So, I was gonna go for McDonald's 500 yen lunch, but then I thought, I wonder if I can get a discount at Gusto for the burger. I could, but it was like takeaway, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Seemed a decent thing. 200 yen discount. Maybe I should have done that. I'm looking at this thing now. Ghee rib roast steak. I had this the other week, the other month in town, because it was a 500 yen discount, and it was about that fucking thick. I don't recommend it. Feeling tired. Oh, there's a fucking bug on the table. And I don't like these particular bugs. So earlier today at the supermarket, and this young man on his bike goes past me and he shouts, I didn't know if he was talking on the phone, but he shouts, "Badder." So I ignored it. And then I just thought, is he trying to, cause I don't think it was Japanese. Maybe he was trying to say baka. Very nice day today in Iwak, on the edge of Iwakura. I haven't had this burger for quite a while. I'm looking forward to it. Is anyone there? Anyone else would like to say something or ask something else? I'm gonna give it until 6 minutes, and if no one's saying anything, then I'm gonna finish. When I say I'm gonna finish, my hands are here, they're not under the table, if you know what I mean. Hello, 10NZ, is that New Zealand? How are you? I just love it when people come in 5 minutes after you've ordered and they get their food. John back in Japan? Which John? Big John. Oh, not from... sorry, John, I know someone called John, who's not a nice person. Hey, John, where are you? You'll have to give me a full... give me a full name next time, John. Don't want to be calling you bad names. Where are you now? I'm in the Gusto. We've been to this Gusto before. Oh, Kobe, you couldn't call in then. What are you going to do, John? Are you going to, have you come back to work or for some other reason? Well, John. Here's my burger. Arigato. Maybe should go and get some vinegar. Hang on, John. What about the flights, John? Were they pricey? Well, they need to, don't they, John? It looks like the couple behind me are having a falling out, John. Just been sick this last week, John. Had food poisoning. How long are you back for, John? A while or just a quick visit? Well, this is filling up. In Canada, well, this is the safest place, John, I doubt. You got plans to come over this way, John? Yeah, a lot safer here. Not very good in England. Maybe getting bad in India too, yeah? Certainly in South America. Just going to get a water. I didn't see not recent numbers in India. I heard something they were rising. But England, Spain, Italy, America, Brazil. The, gov- the governments don't give a shit. Peru has got off the numbers of England, but very few deaths. England over 40,000 deaths, 600 people per million. I think it's starting to raise a little bit in Japan as well, John. It was like around 40. Then the last 5 days, it's been like averaging about 60 or 70. Are you staying at the wife's house? Probably better than a youth hostel. I guess in the next 2 months we're gonna see how fucking bad it can really get, yeah. They say yesterday was the worst day, 150,000 new cases in one day. What's John? What's your blood group? Well, that'll fill me up. It's very nice. But you know, McDonald's is the most famous burger place in the world, but they got the worst fucking burgers. I am keeping my eye on the couple behind me. Looks like they're breaking up. B, oh dear. O level. O group is good. O group, you got a better chance. I'm O. All right, Dash. Just been chatting to my mate Johnny from Canada, and he was very helpful to me last year. He's a great mate. I'd have been to one. Where did you go? Fucking, I thought I killed the insect. He's still alive. I thought I'd squished it. Yes, please. I thought I'd squished it. He's still walking. Why are you fucking not walking now? Are you looking for a driving job, Johnny? Just got a burger, Jess. Oh dear. Be careful. Might send the police round. There could be a bit of action in the restaurant soon, Jace. Hey Jennifer. There's a couple breaking up, and this girl looks like she wanted to leave, but I don't think he wanted her to leave. So I'll be keeping my ears open. Kalinka, oh my god. You and the Kalinka. Could be. No, she's the guy is well. He's batting well above his average. Could be. Love me some Kalinka. I don't think they do actually. Dash. Hey Dash, I hope you don't mind me asking. You know, the other week, you sent a was it like $280 or something? And then someone said, and then we figured out that the fuckers were charging 30%. Did you cancel that, or did they send it you back? Did you cancel the money order, Dash? Because I can't see it anywhere. So what the fuck? Can you just check your credit card? See, can you check your credit card? And I've sent a message to Google that that money is not in the. That should be there because I think that no, it's not. It's not showing it. I've sent a message to him, and I think it was $280, wasn't it, Dash? And so I looked through. I couldn't figure it out, so I went into. You can go into cash part, something like that. And the only cash was the one that was showing, which was about 8,000 yen, $80. But I think that even if they took that 30% off, okay, yeah, because I was complaining about it to fucking online. I think maybe I made a video, and is it possible they saw that and sent it back? Anyway, just check for us, mate, and I'll see what Google says as well. No, I couldn't. I couldn't get through to the channel, Johnny. Couldn't find the channel, mate. Sometimes you need a link. If it's a small channel and it's only got a few viewers and a few videos, it's sometimes very difficult to find it. So you've got to like provide. Go on one of my, go on one of my videos, and put a link to your channel on one of my videos as a comment. All right, geek. Jenny, this is Johnny from Canada. You remember the guy we used to go drinking together? Johnny, the Indian guy. Mm. Yep, Johnny. Well, it was like a loan, but I don't know. But the way my life's going. Sorry, well, you were born in India, but you're a Canadian. Sorry, pal. So I'd like you put a link on here if you want, John. Put a link in one of these comments here. So Johnny's just come back from. He's back in Kobe, and he's just come back from Toronto because it's getting a bit fucking scary in Canada. Well, in North America, mainly America, but it looks like it's getting scary in Canada as well. And Japan is safe. And I don't blame him. Right, Jen, I've just been telling, I don't know I'm speaking this loud because you probably couldn't understand English anyway. So there's a couple diagonally behind me and they're having an argument. So I'm keeping very close tabs on it. For good. Oh my God. Stay in the house, geek. I will. If he attacks it, I'll be there. Because there's nothing better than a hero shag. Don't blame me, love. Don't forget your busting halter. So you just rent that apartment then, where you and the gay mechanic was? You got grandparents in Germany, Jennifer. Because of Brexit now, I can't join you. You did that on purpose. You never met? Oh. There's only one thing worse than being out of ear, is out of beer. Oh, okay. So you passed fairly young then. Shall I have a quick check on the arguing couple? What is Mario Kart? Is that what is? Is that the original one? I think in Nagoya there was like there were two Japanese guys that dressed up as Mario and his Luigi's brother, and I think that Nintendo sued them to stop them because they were going around in go-karts, and I think Nintendo sued them. If you weren't in Australia, I'd come and what's your blood? What's your blood group, Dash? If you got if you got O level. If you got O blood group, you got a better chance of surviving. There you go. You'll be all right, pal. John, you're going to come over to Nagoya? I'm, I'm only banned from two, I'm only banned from two hubs. Yeah, I wanted to go to the post office. Someone sending me, Murray from New Zealand is going to send me 3 lights over. How do I decide? Sometimes it comes to me, sometimes it to try and get to catch people's attention. There you go. Give me like 2 years notice so I can tidy up, Jen. My slash slick sounds like a sexual maneuver. Don't ask him, Jen. Or he'll make a video about it. Never go around telling people. I've seen it, yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. Math is great. So is maths. Maths is even better because there's more of them. Less is more. Unless you're Roger Moore. Well, there's less now because he's died and he was cremated. This has been a bit of a fucking pain today. Shrimp on noodles. Dash, it seems like you're right fucking trouble. You're worse than me. Stevie B, where's Stevie B from? Do you know me? You been here before? Oh, you'll have to slow down one day, pal. Did I tell you somebody went past on his bike today and called me, shouted badder. And I don't know if he was talking to me or he couldn't pronounce the word backer. Oh, okay. What's happening in Seattle with that free area or something? Alka small. I don't think I should have a glass of white wine. All right, pal. Well, you'll have to buy me fucking more than one. I'm not coming into the go just for one fucking drink. No, I wasn't sure that it was. I was thinking of it, but I wasn't sure if he was talking to me. And so I'll just have to wait until next time I see him. I'll reinforce chopsticks or a chain. It does happen now and again, you know. But they're usually like on a bike when they do it. Yeah, sure does. Oh, really? The blue jobs. The rest of you heard of that blue job? The blue job video? It was a joke I was trying to sell. I just had a burger. You were told not to dye your hair by whom? Make 2 trips, love, because if you fall over, you can make a right fucking noise. Wow. You've been grey since you were 20. Be careful if you try to use non-damaging stuff. Oh, yours are grey. Looks like I upset Johnny. I've got black pubes, Jenny, if that's any good. I was talking, I remember we were talking to Dash the other week, and we're talking about dyeing my beard black. Dash has given his secret away now, he's not a real blackhead. I just get the awful feeling about this girl with this tray. Yeah, let's see if we can get. Oh, but the ink that they use for doing with the food aid for writing the kanji. Show him the pissing in the sink video as well. I had a young, I had a young girl from Serbia, a teenager. She showed her dad the pissing video, and she said that he liked it. Quite a few people have said that actually. It's syncopation. Don't for, don't forget, Dash. Being a trainer is better than being a pair of getter. What was the biggest weapon, Dash? Well, that was like that's a two-man job. 9 meters, one more, I can't. It was. It was just over a meter long. It was just over a meter long, and it was about. The ball was about that big, something like that. and that cost the British taxpayer a lot of money because there was a lot of us. There was a lot of us, and we all got a chance to fire it. I don't know if this girl behind me is laughing or crying. Go comfort her. She might be laughing. What, the alarm on the weapon? I'm like the strain in my ear. I'm just going to get a glass of water and see if I can find something out. Excuse me. Now she just backed into the corner. He's got his arms crossed, which is obviously a sign of before she had her arms crossed. Now he's got his arms crossed. She's quite pretty, and he just looks like a cunt, stupid fucking. What do you call it? Round his fucking chin. Not a beard. Just fucking crap. What time is it in your places, Jen? Ghee dash. Trying to think what fucking time it is here now. Well, it's coming up to 4 o'clock here. Okay. That's just 1 hour. Oh, I think that's Stevie B been drinking. About the video. Oh, you're telling you're going to show your dad or something? So here's another one. So I went to the doctor's yesterday, and I said to him, I think I might be. He said, I think I might be coming, have the beginnings of Alzheimer's, and I'd like to stave it off. No, that's good. So where did you put the videos, Steve? Did you know that somebody used to write for Jimmy Carr? Peruvian Don. Don. So I left it too late. I didn't have a piece of shit to take to the health centre. So I've left it too late. I went to see my karate sensei, mate. Pretty empty for the afternoon at this time. Sit, yeah? She says, she asked you, are you still watching him? Okay. All my exes are still in Texas. You ever seen you must have seen that thingy song that mentions exes. If you've got a boyfriend that's got issues, you're gonna need a load of tissues before you take. The stream is being a cunt today. You never heard it. Make sure he's got a 9 till 5 and all his exes are still alive before you take him home to see your mom. 'Cause you don't want another like your dad who treated your mama really bad. You know he was a bully and then some. Alright, cheers to take care, pal. The fucking thing is trying to get me to order a decanter of wine now. Maybe I'll just have one more and that's it. Glass of wine. Looks like she's gone out of the restaurant and she's waiting for him. He's gone to the bog. This cunt of a fucking thing today. Jackie's child. Oh, I did order in the wine. Thank you. I think they should actually bring. They need to hold the glass at a low stern. Engines. I know a guy that's married to an Indian, Navajo. They've got a young child together. She's very cute. The mum. That's your problem. If she's got a papoose or a tomahawk on a person, it's a no-no. Hey, can I ask you guys, have you ever been stopped by the police in the street? Well, were you stopped? Were you walking down in the street and the coppers pulled up? But that was it. They usually stop people at the airports, don't they? Dash if you maybe they'll maybe nowadays. The last 3 or 4 days, I have farted, and you just don't know. And what did they ask you? Were you just walking down the street, Jen, or did any particular reason for stopping you? And yeah, sometimes it's sometimes it's best not to ask too obvious questions. That's why coppers don't ask, "Do I look like a stupid cunt?" So you actually, and now what happened then, Dash? A gig. I was working, but I usually when I got, it's that cunt upstairs. So she phoned me for, she phoned me. She phoned the police for me whistling, and the coppers are asking if I can take my work inside or hum. Really, cunts. Really, should have refused. Oh, so it's not just black people that get stopped in America then? I should ask this one later. Maybe I ask this more often. We got stopped when we were kids, and because I think we were walking around with we were trying to collect scrap metal or something, and the copper goes, "These are house breaking implements." But that's it, black people, don't it? You fit the description. A, you're black. Just shows you if you've got no connections or fuck. Yeah, that's always a leading question, isn't it? Do I look criminal? Were you doing it in your car, Dash? I don't know what you're doing, but fucking stop it. Well, have you seen my drifting videos, Dash? I did a few. I did a few drifts in the mountains in Gifford. Yeah, yeah, just type in Santa drifting. Yeah, I went with a mate, and I asked one of the guys. Oh yeah, so I asked one of the guys if we could go around, and I just filmed it. You know, these were wealthy guys, and it was their hobby. And one of them, if they were good enough to get invited overseas to Malaysia, things like that. Oh, I can't remember, mate. Can't remember. But you'll be able to see it on the video, I think. And then I did another one with my mate. He had a BMW, and we just did some. There was a small car park nearby. We did a bit of drifting in that. Yeah, like I got paid to take some drifting tires away as well. So I had to offload them onto my mates. My mate who does the drifts has got. He's been on this channel. He's got a big Or maybe, I don't know, Tarmac Japan, maybe you checked it out. I uploaded some fucking, they just look like shit on sticks videos, pictures this morning. Yeah, I did. I commented on it, yeah. I just didn't think, there didn't seem to be a lot of food there though, Dash. Maybe I should, I don't think I've got two channels. And I've got one on this phone, this is my current one, which has got like about 1,000 views or something. And then, there's another channel on my computer screen, so I can't always like see things clearly on this channel. I took the cheese out of the freezer, so I might have some sandwiches tonight or tomorrow. I've got to go to the. Maybe I should go now. Go to Cormacky and get some beetroot. Oh no, there's something in here. What could I get? Root sandwiches are the bee's knees. Do you have cheese and beetroot in America for sandwiches? Yeah, I think maybe like Australians and British people and Kiwis probably got the basic eating habits, yeah. I bought 6 cans of beans for about 200 yen a can the other day, so I was very, very happy. Maybe I'll start tomorrow with the beans on toast. Do you have them on? Do you have them with cheese, Jen? Cheese sandwich. And I'm talking beetroot, the red beetroot, what you slice and then put on. Apparently, it's good for. You never had it with cheese. Fucking hell. It's one of the best things ever. Well, I guess when you're set in your ways. Is that his health thing, is it? What's his job, Dash? Is he's still over there, yeah? Tashkent? No. And does he do any sports or anything like that? Pick up. It might be good for hearing, silly, not good for fucking breathing. Is he bigger than you, Dash? I must admit, I doubt I've had two in my whole life. Pickled eggs, pickled onions as well. But when you have them in England, they're really, really strong. The smell. Usually, Jen, in England, in Britain, we have a custom or habit of the pickled eggs and the pickled onions are on the chip shop counter. He made a swinger. I don't know what that means, Dash. Oh, okay. Was your dad in the forces, Dash? Something like that. I came home and I saw my brother-in-law sat in the corner with blood coming out of his head, and I think maybe he tried to challenge my dad. And my dad's like small and skinny, but he's a violent fuck, and he hit his son-in-law, or broken a bottle over his head, so that stopped his advances. Das ist verboten. What were your father? Oh, he said, Dash, it sounds like you're a right fucking handful to go out with for a drink. Okay, then one last wine. Just making me sleepy. Well, did not win on the lottery last night. Neither did any other fucker. What are you talking about, this? I told you, I says you sound like a right handful. I was talking. Oh, where's this stuff? Are you talking about something? Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I'd missed that. Thank you. I missed that comment. Yeah, I thought it could have said it. Oh, maybe that one. Okay. This is the problem. If you get caught out, you should fucking apologise. What's it, just for having an argument you got banned? Well, when I grabbed hold of that guy in Torikizoku, they didn't ban me. Then I dragged the guy from the bar in, but I did get banned in the others for non-violent reasons. Oh, really? You gave him a good pacing. Well done. How was his German then? And that's led to the banning. No, it's not that, but men do that all the time. You know what I mean? And it's, they should just. But if they're with guys, they've got to continue the bravado act, haven't they? So, so when at the end of the fight, then Dash, should someone go over with a fork and stab a sausage and then pick it up and go, "We have a wiener." Yeah, this is why you got to be careful when you when you're speaking, when you're saying shit, especially if you're saying shit about people. Nowadays, lots of people understand fucking other people's languages. So what happened in the Russian? What happened with the Russian club then, Dash? Don't tell me you were talking shit about his girl. Well, that can't be good piss and blood. Yeah, don't wind up. And how many was there? And that what were you all fighting? One big scrap, was it? Oh my god. That's when you need to be able to box. I think if you can, if you're a good boxer, and the enemy's several and they're drunk, then you've got a good chance. One or two punches in the right play, and then they're out of play, aren't they? So, but if it's one mass brawl, you soon get tired. But you didn't manage to knock any of them out then, Dash. Yeah, I think in Japan though it's a problem if you make them bleed. The guy that I grabbed hold of, he just had like a little bit of blood on his forehead. That's all. So, but I think if it's a lot more than that, then it's not a simple situation, is it? The woman just ordered some. I had these the other week actually, calamari rings. Oh, they love it. No, they went home. You can sniff it. And it's a fishy smell. The thing with calamari rings is that when you start to bite them and they want maybe they should be cut up. Yeah, might be easy to cut them up so you don't get that stringy action. Well, I guess flights are starting again if Johnny from Toronto's if Johnny from Toronto's flying here, so flights are on. I should have asked him if he had to pay a premium. Sometimes I walk into restaurants and I don't have fucking money. I hope so. I hope he's going to come over to. Yeah, I don't think it should have those. I don't think it should have those calamari in touch with them, but no, look. But oh, look, broken nose. I've had a massive kicked in head and a broken jaw. I can send off to. So we had a training course, and when we had our first training course, I think they got us together. We took a photograph. So it's about 20, 21, something like that. There you go. I didn't take any photographs because I'm not that. At that time, I wasn't that type of person. So, but there was one guy. He was always taking photographs. John Jones, his name was. The jump program. What's that? You mean the wings for the for the? Yeah, that was the first jump. The static jump is the first jump from the balloon. Yeah, and then, but like I said, the weather was so fucking bad for 2 weeks. We only went up. We went up in one or two flights, I think, and they were called off. And but it's fucking great course, fucking great nightlife, brilliant. Went into Oxford, it was great, really good, and I got paid for it. Paid from British Telecom and paid from the Marines, so it was brilliant. Yeah, like so, I they did mention at the time. They did mention at the time that you can like get in touch with them, and they'll send you a photograph of the squad. So I have been thinking of doing that, so I can do one, for, get one for my daughter. At that time, I just had a brown moustache. Yeah, so we just, we did the training where you get on the stand and then you jump off and you jump off forward, sideways, backwards, and you just do the rolls with the fucking. Oh no, we didn't do it with the. We carried the, but we never did a jump with them. Would have broke us. We had big canisters of sand strapped to our legs. Did you get your wings, Gus? How old is your dad? But don't you get wings though? Did you make any jumps? Did you make? Okay, so he's 2 years older than me. Yeah. You'd never fight with old people. Oh, that's cool, man. From a C-130 on a static line. I suppose, yeah. They, they were the ones that were always fucking crashing, weren't they? They had a problem with the fucking tilt motors or something. Yeah, the lowest fly you can do, the lowest jump you could do as normal was 800 feet from the static balloon, which is now 1,500 feet. But special forces, they did like a 400 feet jump, and but they were forced to take them. Yeah, yeah. So the special forces, they can do like a jump from 400 feet, and then the other one is the halo jump, a high altitude, low opening. Well, we did some training with like reserve SAS, and they were just fucking normal. There was nothing special about these guys to look at. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking of if we could go warehouse. And I was asking my friend about what's fucking happening in Okinawa and see if we could get over to Okinawa for the 4 days. But I just don't know what's happening at the moment. I'd love to, I'd love to be able to get into a swimming pool. Are the swimming pools still closed now? Is that a kidding? Is that the airbase geek? If I didn't have all the shit that I've got, it'd be nice to go and work somewhere like Okinawa or in Hokkaido, do some kind of work there. My mate from Canada, well, he came here when he was 13, and he went to Okinawa and he met a girl, got married, 4 kids, divorced. He's got the kids. Remember those days, geek? If you didn't, maybe. Oh, really? Wow. It's probably the other way around, actually, I think. I think hiragana is easier to learn. This diet must start tomorrow. Calamari. Oops, I forgot we ordered from here. Skim on. Here for one of the 1,000, and it's like fucking 80,000. Yep, you might have a fair point. Yep. Probably the best time to speak of them, actually. at the gates. Let's just practice and start writing them. Well, you can see the name of it. Well, you want to try looking at the Sri Lankan alphabet. It looks all the fucking same. They're just like circles. When I look at them, they're just all fucking circles. Yeah, those tunnels, the Japanese probably made the fucking Korean slaves or other slaves dig them out. Is that different to the Russian alphabet? Because that's what I'm thinking of doing soon. I've got to get a new pair of. I've got to get a new pair of earphones. I gave the last ones to my daughter, but she uses them. But like they were only 10,000, so that's pretty cool. Hey. I bet that the ideographs and the hieroglyphics. How many of those are there? They've got to be harder to read than fucking kanji. Did any of you guys buy the really expensive headphones? Like is it Jay-Z or something like that? How many letters, Dash? Dash, can you write Russian fluently? It's not the it's not the phone, son. I saw something to be was. Oh, okay. Yeah, but maybe I've got a new interest in learning it because of staving off. Did no one get that staving joke earlier? Keep my brain active. It was out in Tashkent, was it? Or falling out? Oh dear. Yeah, it's very. I think when you travel and learn languages and live in different countries, your mindset changes, and then you meet people that you've known in your past, and they're just totally different, or they're the same but you're different. Thank you. Yeah, I get racism here usually every day. Well, I don't know if it's racism, but they insult me every day. Like, go home, you're a nine, busai, kusai. Of course, they're not mad at losing over. What I find really strange is I've seen Japanese old guys and they're wearing like American warship hats when they come back from Hawaii. They've got like a warship hat on. Let's fight for Iwakura. No, but if I was a Japanese soldier and some cunt came in with that on, I said, what the fuck have you got that on your head for? Have some fucking pride. Look, the Japanese and the American army, they fought very well. Good soldiers. So did the Japanese area, they fought very well. But they were fucking brainwashed. Yeah, I did, of course, yeah. Yeah, but did you know that cunt also shot 30 people? He shouldn't have been sent back to Japan. He should have been sent for fucking trial in Philippines. He shot fucking 30 people. What's the scan host? Yeah, they had to find his old fucking commanding officer to get him to give up. What he should have done is set the fucking forest on fire. Intelligent to figure out that the First World War lasted for 4 years. Japanese Russian War only lasted so long. You should have in your head about how long a war should fucking last. If you ask me, the cunt was just racking up his fucking pension. Yeah, but it would be like saying that Donald Trump is devoted to America. You know, when you saw Donald Trump hugging the flag. That doesn't surprise me at all, Gig. That's true. Yeah, like I said, because they were fucking brainwashed. So, what do you think? Will But when he retired, he was treated as a hero. They show. I am trying to figure out if my granddad was in the First World War. It's like, it can't have been that fucking older than when I saw his photograph, his uniform looked like First World War. So yeah, pretty nuts. Then he ran a cattle ranch in Brazil. Sounds like another crazy bastard from the Second World War. That Japanese guy met up with Hitler in Brazil and said, got an idea. Swedish meatballs. Very, very, very tiny. How much did you drink of that, Tom? So are the Swedish meatballs better than the Italian meatballs? I once spent a fucking day making Italian meatballs, best quality meat, fucking Parma cheese, everything. The no cunt fucking ate them. I just put so much effort into making these meatballs, and no one fucking eats them apart from me. Is it that good, Dash, at IKEA, Jennifer? I remember when I first joined Costco, my brother had just sent me the money for a new truck. I drove down there, joined. Jenny, I'm getting reactions in my down beneath this table now. But I've lost my train of thought now, Jennifer. So, and I saw these fucking massive hot dogs. They're really long. They must be like at least 1 foot long in the big aluminum foil. And I thought, well, and I wanted to try one. They looked fantastic, but the queue was so long. I didn't want to join that queue. And then about fucking 6 years later, my karate mate, he's a member of Costco. He went there and he bought about half a dozen things, and I ate one of these hot dogs. It was the most revolting thing I've ever eaten in my fucking life. God, I don't even want to ask what was in the fucking sausage. In Japan, they're vile. Then don't eat so many chips or crisps. I'm guessing there must be, or we've got different tastes. So, but what about this IKEA though? Is IKEA good? Or maybe I want to try IKEA. It's got a spicy meat though. Yeah, none of these places are near me. Maybe I should go and ask for a job. Meanwhile, Kevin Costner, Kevin, what's his name? The gay guy, Kevin Spacey, got $28 million because his contract was cancelled. Oh, the other day, when I made that curry chicken, I put in some raisins because that's what I used to do with raisins in my day. They were in curry, and it's just sad. They were just wasn't nice at all. Let's raise our glasses to Jeff Bezos. Here's to the cunt. What, Bezos the cunt, Dash? Isn't he a fucking freak of nature, that guy? Surely someone must have stories about him when he was at school. Give him a good shafting. Yeah, well, it's gonna be in it. But you know, I watched something on interesting on the BBC output talking about COVID in Britain, and you know the vast majority of people that have died are between 75 and 90. There's maybe about 6 people under the age of 14. If you're the Jews, the Pakistanis and blacks didn't come out so well in this. Yeah, my mate, I talked to him about before. He's a paramedic. He's bald, and I don't know if he's got O-level blood, but he's still alive. And so he has some various challenges because of his ethnicity and because of his bald head, because he's overweight. And so we're like, hopefully praying for that guy. And he put out a message from 9 to 1. Where are the worst places to go, or the best places to go to get COVID? And top of the list was sporting events. Yeah, my old friend, he's 89 this week, on Wednesday, I think. He's 89, and he tells me stay away from young people. Beans. what be? What beans are there, Dash? Do you like? By the way, Dash, do you like beans on toast? I offered a tin of Heinz baked beans to Rick. He wouldn't fucking take them. You can't. Anything that you can't. Anyone cannot do anything better than him. So if you suggest something to him, what he knows is far better. Now, as Dash should be able to tell you, the Heinz baked beans are the best in the world. And I recommend you guys in America who are watching now to get Heinz vegetarian beans. Those are the ones most like for beans on toast in Antipodean and in Britain. You know, just put a bit of butter in the beans, pour them on 2 slices of toast. One of the most divine meals ever. Plus, it's what do you call it? They're beans, so they're good for you. $10 for what, Jen? The last time I was in America, I brought a load back, and we got them about $1.09. There are other baked beans, of course, in Britain, but in America, only in the, like I said, vegetarian. Oh, fucking don't get your head down, geek. Take care, geek. Undercover. Now, don't forget, okay, I'm talking about British baked beans. I'm not talking about American baked beans. See you, geek. Take care, pal. Lock the door. No, it's beautiful. And then, you know, if you have some butter in it as well, have a couple of eggs. I'm getting drunk now. Did you know that Paul McCartney has a younger brother called Mike? And Mike McGee, he was called. He had his own band, and his band was called Scaffold. And they had a couple of good songs. To save us all, communication, for she invented medicinal compound. La 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 la. Long time since I've sung this song. Ba 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 ba. We'll drink a drink to Lily the pink, to save us all. Remuneration. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that's about it, Jen. The best thing with the beans on toast is like little knob of butter and would you really eat my meatballs, Jen? And eggs, 2 eggs to eat. And on a Sunday, I would have a beans on toast, a big full, and three eggs. Check out the song check out the song, Tom. Ooh, I'm getting excited now. I will have to buy a new pan or pot. I would also add extra cream. They will be at attention, Jen. Meatballs baked with love and baby gravy. If you, well, it's going to be a while though before all the bloody messing about settles down, isn't it? Like I should be able to open a bank account now. But I was planning on going to England at the end of the year. But looking at what's happening in fucking Europe at the moment, that doesn't look like it's on, does it? Hence, Johnny coming back from Toronto. You, it's the way that you work the balls, Archangel. That's most important. Yeah, maybe you should wait and see what's fucking. You gotta let it die down first, John, like that. But then again, it's fucking just as bad as in America, isn't it? Although I might remember, there's not much battery time left on this, so if it should disappear. Oh, getting very tired. I wonder whether to do a pickup at the fucking plumber's place. Oh yeah, so yesterday when I took the hairman some food, so he wants to sell this at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, so probably go and take my truck and like load up all this stuff, so he can get like a load of money. He thinks maybe like 100,000 yen. But I went to I took some copper today. There was only like 2.5 fucking kilograms of copper, so that was pointless. But I found out that the rate for the alumi cans is 5 yen less than he's getting now, so that wasn't very. Hey, Chen, do you want, or anybody from America, send me a MAGA hat and I'll wear it downtown and see if we can get into a fight. Oh, that's true, yeah. I think what Donald Trump what meant was make America grim again. I wonder. I wonder if one day in the future there will be a mountain of MAGA hats with Donald Trump on the top, then start a bonfire. So it looks like now a lot of coppers that were involved in dodgy cases against black men and women, they're coming to bear fruit. The cases are being relooked at. You know that girl that was shot while she was sleeping or she was in bed, and then there was another one that was shot while she was inside her own house with a fucking. We were about to play a game or something, and they're just cunts, aren't they? They just can't. They get away with it. It's about time this and just the cunts. Yeah, all right, JC. There could be a song, Jen. I don't wanna be seen buying a MAGA hat because everyone will think that I'm a twat. Today this fucking thing has been shite. The Wi-Fi. But I was going to say, I think I said it a while ago, it's going to implode. I think its implosion is getting closer and closer. There was something on TYT, Young Turks. I don't know if you've seen that Facebook thing. And apparently this fucking leader of fucking Ku Klux Klan fired at someone, and the police were like 10 yards away and they didn't do anything. Then they say they didn't hear anything. Then they said they charged him with discharging a weapon within in 1,000 yards of a school. And but not like attempted murder. They're just fucking hand in hand with each other, these fucking Ku Klux Klan and the cops. I reckon that fucking Geek is Superman. And he had that's his show, secret identity. Like, I've just got to sort this problem out. We found out this secret. Was that before or after the police came? Yeah, but like you get this in poor neighborhoods and they're just fucking shooting people, kids in their fucking bedrooms. It's awful. He's from Africa, decent guy. And it turns out he went away for a while. He, he was he was selling some stuff that people required in Japan, and he got jailed for 13 months. He's out, and I think I don't know if he's leading the march or he's like involved in the march, and it's in Tokyo. But I won't be going to fuck that shit. But I don't think they haven't asked for my help. Put it that way. That's in this area. I don't know if anything's happening in Osaka or. No, but the thing is that Japanese are pretty racist, so not violently so, but there's the 98% Japanese. What the fuck do you expect? I remember there was a food commission and things like that. The policeman at the back of the markers. I'm gonna close this now because I'm getting really fucking pissed off with this Wi-Fi. Everybody, thanks for looking. I'm gonna close it so it doesn't like go to infinity. Thanks a lot, guys. Been nice chatting. Bye bye.